To start, to understand hardware, we must first understand computers. A computer is an electronic device used to store and process data. A computer enables users to work smarter and faster. A computer may be used for several purposes: creating and editing documents, executing commands, enabling communication, and managing and processing of data. Click each task to learn more about it. A computer enables you to create, format, and edit documents, such as reports, spreadsheets, presentations, and graphic images. A high volume of repetitive tasks can be processed efficiently by computers. Computers enable global communication using email, instant messaging, social networking applications, and programs. These applications and programs require access to the Internet. Computers help you to manage, process, store, and access data. Today, computers are a part of everyday life. They are used in the workplace, schools, universities, hospitals, banks, shopping malls, libraries, and government agencies. Computers have evolved over time to meet the ever-changing needs and requirements of society. Traditional computer use has changed from being desk-bound to being mobile and always on. Computers come in different shapes and sizes, ranging from bulky desktop computers to small handheld devices like smartphones and tablets. Computer devices can be broadly categorized according to their size or usage into four main categories: desktops, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. Click Next to learn about these devices in detail. A desktop computer comprises a system unit, a screen, a keyboard, and a mouse. It may have other accessories like speakers, printers, and scanners. It is normally placed on a desk or a table and is not easily portable. Desktops are most frequently used for ergonomic comfort when at a fixed workplace or location. The large screen of the desktops and the keyboard make data input easier. Laptops are portable, handy, and lightweight computers with an integrated keyboard and mousepad. They are designed for use while mobile. Powered by batteries and Wi-Fi enabled, these devices reduce the use of cables to a minimum. The battery life of a laptop plays a crucial role in its functioning, as it determines how long the laptop will run when not connected to the main power supply. Laptops are popular among business professionals, writers, and students who are on the move. Tablets can be defined as a type of handheld mobile computer, typically comprising a touch-enabled screen or pointing device-enabled interface. The touchscreen tablets can be operated using your fingers, while the pen-enabled tablets have a pen known as a stylus for interactions. Tablets come in different screen sizes, varying from 7 inches to 10 inches. Tablet computers are very popular and used by almost everyone. In addition to tablets, smartphones are very popular. These handheld computer devices are designed to fit in the palm of your hand. They are equipped with touch-enabled screens, while some may also have a separate keypad interface. Just like other types of computers, smartphones allow you to perform various functions. You can use them for communication, managing and processing information, and much more. Since smartphones allow you to perform tasks without having to sit at a desk, they are fast gaining an advantage over other types of computers. And each part performs a specific function. These parts can be classified as input devices, output devices, and internal components. Input devices are used for providing information or instructions to the computer. Output devices are used to transfer data out of the computer in the form of text, images, sounds, or any other media. Some devices are now both input and output devices. Examples include modems, scanners, and touchscreens. Various internal components or processing units of a computer include the Central Processing Unit, or CPU, power supply, motherboard, fan, graphics card, and storage. Input devices are any piece of computer hardware that may be used to provide information to the computer. Information provided to a computer is called a command or an instruction. The various types of input devices in a computer include the mouse, keyboard, microphone, webcam, stylus, scanner, touchscreen, and digital camera. Click the image of each input device to learn more about it. A mouse is a pointing device which interacts with items displayed on the screen. A standard mouse has two buttons, the left button and the right button, and a vertical scroll wheel in the center. The left button is used to select items displayed on the screen. The right button is used to display a list of options. However, it is possible to swap these functions. The scroll wheel is used for vertical navigation. A keyboard is an input device comprising a layout of buttons or keys. It is used to provide information to the computer in text format. A computer keyboard resembles the QWERTY keyboard of a typewriter, with the keys placed in the same pattern. Tablets and smartphones have virtual keyboards which are displayed on the screen and respond to touch. A microphone is an audio device which transmits vocal sound to the computer. In computers, microphones are commonly used for voice recording, VoIP, ultrasonic checking, as well as for knock sensors. In laptops and handheld devices, microphones are inbuilt. These allow recordings and voice input while on the move. Microphones can also be attached to phones using a car kit, enabling hands-free phone calls while driving. A webcam is a device connected or inbuilt into a computer that feeds images to the computer. In computers, a webcam is used to capture pictures and record videos, as well as for video calling. Laptops, tablets, and smartphones are generally integrated with inbuilt cameras. The web camera can be used like a regular camera, for example, to take pictures of the screen or of yourself. Photos and videos can then be stored on the computer and shared using a variety of output methods. A stylus is a pointing device used on touchscreen devices such as tablets and smartphones. Information is usually entered by tapping the stylus or using it like a pen on the screen. A stylus is useful where fine point drawing is required, for example when marking up a map or a digital illustration. A scanner is an input device that optically scans images, printed texts, handwriting, or objects, and converts it to a digital image. There are both color and black and white scanners. The scanner functions as both an input as well as an output device. Just like a monitor, a touch screen is an electronic visual display system that a user can interact with by simply touching the screen with one or more fingers, or a stylus. Touch screens are common in devices such as smartphones, tablets, and gaming consoles. Touchscreens, like scanners, are both input and output devices. An output device is a piece of equipment connected to a computer that is used to transfer data from the computer in the form of text, images, sounds, or any other media. The various types of output devices include monitors, printers, speakers, and headphones. Scanners and touchscreens, which we discussed earlier, function both as an output and input device. Click each image to learn more about the output devices. A monitor is defined as an electronic visual display, which displays data. A monitor comes in various sizes and types, like LCD, LED, and HD. A printer is an output device which prints text or illustrations from the computer onto paper. Printers are available in various sizes and types, such as inkjet printer, laser printer, wired printer, and wireless printer. Many modern printers are now integrated with a scanning feature. Speakers are output devices used with computer systems and multimedia devices. They receive audio input from the computer and produce audio output in the form of sound waves. Speakers can be either external or built into the computer. Headphones are available in various sizes and types, such as wired headphones, wireless headphones, and earphones. Some headphones come with integrated microphones. Processing units in a computer. The various internal processing units or parts of a computer include CPU, memory, power supply, motherboard, fan, and graphics card. Click each image to learn more about the internal parts of computers. CPU is an abbreviation for Central Processing Unit. It is a microchip which interprets and processes the input commands provided to the computer. The CPU receives commands from the input devices connected to it, processes the commands, and performs relevant operations and tasks. The speed of a computer depends on how fast the CPU processes data. The speed of a CPU is measured in megahertz. However, modern processors run so fast that gigahertz is the more frequently used as a unit measurement. 1 gigahertz is equal to 1 billion hertz. Computer memory can be defined as a type of technology comprising computer components and recording media for retaining the digital data. It stores data on a temporary or on a permanent basis. The three main types of memory are random access memory, or RAM, read-only memory, or ROM, and storage memory. Random access memory, or RAM, is the memory the computer uses to display and run programs. Data is stored temporarily using RAM. This means that the data stays in the memory as long as the computer is switched on or until a program is executed. RAM is used to store data and information in order to run applications. This enables the CPU to read and write data onto RAM quickly. The read-only memory, or ROM, is the memory area where all the important commands or data are stored permanently. Data stored on ROM remains even after the computer is switched off. It is not possible to modify or change the content of ROM. This is why it is called read-only memory. Data is stored in files called documents on the computer. To make it easy to locate and work with your documents, you can organize them into folders. Files and folders are stored primarily on the internal hard drive of your computer. The computer uses storage memory for this task. The power supply is one of the most important units of a computer. Its function is to convert the mains AC to low-voltage regulated DC power for the various internal parts of the computer. Most computers use a switched-mode power supply. While some power supplies adapt to the supply voltage, others have a manual selector for the input voltage. The motherboard in a computer is the main printed circuit board, or PCB, found in computers. It holds the crucial components of the computer, like the CPU, memory. It provides connections for other hardware devices. It comprises several subsystems, like the processor and other components. When used continuously, computers tend to heat up. A computer fan is a cooling device that is usually inside the computer to keep the system cool. It may also be attached to a computer case used for active cooling. A fan plays a crucial role in ensuring the system is running and does not overheat. A graphics card is an expansion card which processes a feed of output images for a display. They can be integrated into the motherboard or the CPU of the computer. There are two types of graphics card: integrated graphics card and dedicated graphics card. The integrated graphics card is integrated in the motherboard or CPU and tends to affect the performance of the computer by slowing it down. Dedicated graphics cards, on the other hand, unload the work from the CPU and system RAM, which leads to faster processing and overall improvement in the computer's performance. You may store your data in other places and in other ways than on the hard drive of your computer. Storage devices can store information such as data, images, videos, and other forms of data files. They are categorized into internal or external devices, or Internet-based storage. Storage devices come in various storage capacities, ranging from a few megabytes to a few terabytes. The capacity of storage devices is measured in units called bytes. The storage capacity taken by data depends on how complex the data is. Imagine that one speck on a dot in a picture is approximately 1 bit. A simple document, such as one-page letter, might use 30 kilobytes of space, whereas a music track may use 3 megabytes of space. The bigger the storage capacity of the hard drive, the more space it has for storing data. For example, a computer with hard drive capacity of 1 terabyte could store up to 1,000 digital video recordings. There are several types of storage devices, including hard disks, USB flash drives, cloud storage, and SD cards. Click each type of storage device to learn more about it. Cloud storage is an online mechanism where data is stored and accessed over the Internet. The data on the cloud can be accessed from anywhere in the world using the Internet. Dropbox, OneDrive, and Google Drive are examples of cloud storage. A Universal Serial Bus, or USB, is a small portable storage device used for transferring and storing data. A USB is durable and easy to use. USBs are getting smaller in size and larger in storage capacities by the day. The latest USB drives can store up to 2 terabytes of data. A secure digital card, or SD card, is a memory device used in portable devices, such as mobile phones, digital cameras, and tablets. Micro SD cards are smaller versions of standard SD cards. Micro SD cards are used to increase the storage capacity of mobile devices. SD memory cards are currently available in capacities between 16 megabytes and 2 terabytes. A hard disk is the primary storage device in a computer. It is made up of rapidly rotating disks that are covered with a magnetic material. Hard disks are of two types, internal and external. Hard disks come in various sizes and storage capacities. Finally, the overall performance of a computer system depends upon various factors such as CPU speed or clock speed, RAM size, hard disk type, graphics card, and the number of applications running simultaneously. It's important to take into consideration these factors when it comes to the performance of a computer. Click each factor to learn how it affects a computer's performance. Every running task occupies some portion of memory to complete its operations, making the computer slower. The degree of multitasking also affects a computer's performance. Manipulating images and videos on a computer requires high memory. A powerful graphics card improves a computer's performance by taking up these tasks from the processor. Processors use some hard disk space to perform routine tasks. Therefore, if the free space available on the hard disk is less than 10%, computer performance will start to degrade. This also depends upon the size of hard disks. More space on the hard disk means better performance. RAM is used to store the data and information of applications currently running on your computer. Therefore, more RAM facilitates faster performance and the ability to run more applications simultaneously. Hence, increasing RAM improves a computer's performance. The speed of the CPU is also known as the clock speed. It is measured in millions of cycles per second, or megahertz. Faster clock speed means faster processing power. Various hardware devices we discussed earlier are connected to the computer devices through ports. Computer ports are connection points used for interfacing with other peripheral devices. There are several types of computer ports, like USB ports, HDMI ports, and network ports. Click each type of port to learn more about it. The network port on your laptop or computer is used to connect it to a wired network. The standard network cable for this connection is referred to as an Ethernet cable. Of course, these days you can also connect your computer to a network by wireless means. In the case of wireless access, the network cable is not required. A USB or Universal Serial Bus port is a standard cable connection interface on personal computers and consumer electronics such as televisions, video consoles, and audio systems. USB ports are used to connect devices via USB cables. HDMI stands for High Definition Multimedia Interface. It is a digital interface for transmitting audio and video data via a single cable. It is supported by high-definition TVs, DVD players, Blu-ray players, and the latest gaming consoles and projectors.